Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Hello. We're here at a road that forks much as the one described in Frost's poem, and this is the perfect sort of setting to talk about Frost. He is one of America's greatest poets, arguably the greatest in American literature. It's interesting the way Frost writes. There's a great power in Frost, and yet at the same time we have an immense simplicity, and that really contributes to his power. But if you look at his poems, you'll see that they are poems that almost anyone can appreciate. They're not extremely complex, and you don't have to have an immense education to understand and appreciate Frost. Yet at the same time, if you go back and look at a Frost poem, you'll find that if you read it carefully and look for things, there's a depth to his poetry. In other words, you don't get it all the first time you read it. We get more each time we read through a Frost poem, and we see that there are layers of meaning. And this is the beauty of Frost, that we can understand and appreciate him on a very simple level, and yet at the same time, if we want to go further, there's a great deal for us to work with there in Frost as well. So he does both for us in a very, very nice manner that makes Frost accessible to very many people, and yet he is also a subject for academic study as well.